Well, this just seems like it's hotel sushi. Like, I get that some people trust their hotel sushi. I just physically can't. Because, like, what if it's just a Doshman sitting inside of a little towel? What then? What kind of society do we live in where we allow this to happen? Like, I'm not sure about you, but I personally do not want to live in a society where this is our bottom text. Man, those are some fluffy looking towels. Can I take some of those? Like, can I just take those home with me? I mean, the dog too, I guess, but like those just look like nice towels. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/Hmmm, a subreddit that's just dedicated to everyone's favorite noise that I love to make. Let's just get right into it. Haha! Don't let Bing see this! Ah, man, it's almost as if censoring information makes it become more relevant in more abstract ways. So for those of you who don't know, this is the Tiananmen Square thing. There's a very specific country that doesn't want you to see it because it breaks the national image. It's very, not a good thing. It wasn't a good thing at all. Top comment is that Fry is playing one dangerous game of chicken against those tanks, and yes, I agree. Man, I'm glad we got to see this post, especially on Reddit of all places. Whew. You see, I knew wearing brightly colored masks with interesting designs would get me chicks. I didn't think it'd be literal, but hey, you know what? That's the nature of the game, and now I've got a child. I'm gonna name her Cece, and I'm gonna teach her to grow up to be a fine chicken, and I will teach her to maul intruders with her razor-sharp talons and dinosaur beak. That is actually, like, that's cute. That's really cute. I love that they just have turned their mask into a little chicken hammock. Something about that just, it fills my heart with the warm fuzzies, and I want to pet that little chicken's head. Because it just looks cute. Don't even look at me like that. I love this chicken. I will raise it to be my friend. Is this that one bus that keeps crashing into everything? I think that's how it got its name, the Bang Bus. That is, wow. That's weird. I'm not sure I like that. Is this the Velvet Room in Persona 6? That's so weird to me. Like, half of, that kind of dancing is, I would say, the verticality and the flexibility that you're afforded. There's a TV right there. If you stick your legs out to spin slower, you're gonna hit the TV. Like, I'm sure these girls probably have amazing grace and the core strength of a goddess, but I don't know. This seems extremely irresponsible, and I feel like a foot is going through that TV. I'm thankful they have at least closed off the back of the van in such a way that they cannot fall out, but imagine if they didn't. That would be a legal case. Honestly, this is the thing I always hate about sports. Like, I feel like things are always a little bit tilted when a team has the home field advantage, you know? And like the slope, the slope to get into it is just, it's so high. There's just so much climbing to become competitive if you haven't been playing sports for so long. And anyway, this is on a tilted surface. I can't think of jokes. Today is the day I can't think of jokes. I have failed you as John Kalbus. I have failed you as Lumo Blaze. I am going to get put down by the funny police at this point. We thought this was okay. And better yet, there's a scoreboard, but where are the bleachers to watch this game? Are they across the road? What is the point of this course? I really want to know. Woo, that is, actually, that's a nice paint job. I can't say as though I approve of disguising your, tools of the trade, as it were, as such, but I mean, nice paint job. I actually really like the, is that a mag? Is that a mag or a clip? I often forget. I know belt fed is a thing, but I forget the difference between a mag and a clip. But man, top comment. This low battery moment was brought to you by Duracell. Seriously though, like, I don't shoot guns. I've never held anything of, actual lethal capabilities. I really admire some of the artistry that goes into weaponry, specifically like weapon engraving. There's something so like almost hauntingly beautiful about it. That sounds really up my own butt, but like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, this is something that should look scary, but it is beautiful. It's like not Lovecraftian in nature, but you know what I mean? Where it's like, this is like kind of haunting. That's probably the wrong way to put it. Look, I just like art in all forms, and this technically counts. I, for a moment, thought that was a recreation of a low-poly cat from Halo 3 on the Xbox 360. But lo, it is a dog in a low-poly cat outfit, which is honestly very funny, actually. I really appreciate this. I thought that was just some like connective like wood something that they were just using to hold the two pieces together. No, that's just a pupper. That's just a little pupper in a little costume, and he's gonna look really good this Halloween. That cat's a spy. That's cool though. I like that. We're moving on, but I appreciate it. Looks like them Duke boars are at it again. This has to be for a movie or something. I refuse to accept. Whoa, I fell. I tripped. I refuse to accept that this was not, in fact, like a movie set. Like, if someone got that much air off of this, that's insane. And I don't know how they did it. Because they're coming from left to right if you follow the exhaust trail. And that bridge doesn't look like it's freshly collapsed. Like, it must have happened recently. But I don't think it happened under the car. So it's not one of those, like, you know, coyote physics kind of moments where, you know, the tablecloth is ripped out and the car stays in place. No, someone is trying to jump this. And I really am questioning how. I'm gonna keep this nice and simple. I'll let them pillage my Holy Lands. We're moving on. Excellent Photoshop, actually. If I wasn't so well versed in, like, Doge memes, I would think that was that wolf's actual face. But that's not that wolf's actual face. But what the absolute hell is going on with the one that is bearing its fangs? Why is your mouth leaving your skin? What? I want you to know, you specifically, you little pupper with the scary, scary extendo gums, that you are an abomination. And I hope to God that you find the peace you so clearly need to flush the demon out of your system. I don't like this. Since when can wolves astrally project their mouths? I don't. Apparently, it's actually not the mouth coming out. It is the nose peeling back. Simultaneously, my point still stands. What the hell? There is so much to emotionally unpack about this image. So now, first of all, that's a booth babe, so she's paid to be there. That's step one. Step two, Guild Wars 2. I have fun with it. Apparently, A-Net's not the best company sometimes, but I sometimes have fun with Guild Wars 2 if I, you know, have downtime from 14. But where this starts getting weird is, why are you so scantily dressed for Guild Wars 2 of all games? And why are you feeding this man baby formula out of a baby bottle? Did you have that on hand to give to people? Is that a shared communal baby bottle? Or did he bring that and ask you to feed it to him? And if so, why did you agree? There are many other patrons. I'm not sure if this is someone famous, but there are many other patrons. You didn't have to do this. Is this just something that you both found you had in common at that spontaneous moment? Like, did someone present the baby bottle and you both went, that's my thing? And like, then the next part, this is in public. Why are you doing this in public? Who told you you could? It wasn't me, and I'm the arbiter of everything. You should know better. How? Why would you do this? And like, then it looks like there are other stations, and I have to now emotionally question, is this happening at every last station at this Chinese Guild Wars 2 presentation? Society is collapsing, and we still live in one. Bottom text. I have never actually gotten so, like, sad looking at a post. Tic Tacs, fresh mints, less than 2 calories per mint. I mean, this will change how your breath tastes, and they are probably less than 2 calories per. God, you let this happen. You left that outside. Or maybe you didn't, someone else did, but someone let this happen. This isn't something that just naturally occurs. You have to, like, actually just be either incompetent, which littering makes you so, or you need to have intentionally left out a somewhat full thing of Tic Tacs in order to capture so many ants. Also, less than 2 calories per ants. We have a new unit of measurement in the United States, boys. Let's get using it. How many ants is in this ice cream? How many ants is in this burger? We don't measure in calories anymore. We measure in ants. No, I'm not gonna make fun of this one. I think this is a super valid way to turn your phone into like an actual digital viewfinder for your telescope. This is super cool. Look, I just got back from a vacation. I went to the Museum of Science. I learned all about moons. It was very nice. But I love this. This is genuine ingenuity, and to claim it as anything else is irresponsible on my part. You do you, dude who needs to upgrade his Samsung phone. You do you. Again, this is another one that has a lot for me to emotionally unpack, but it's not nearly as like emotionally upsetting. First of all, that man's just completely receding into his neck like a turtle. He got properly scumbumpled. Like, that is a good old scumbumpin' if I've ever seen one. From there, dude on the left looks like he's having the world's greatest day. He's in a state of euphoria he hasn't been in years. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's turned his friend into a turtle. We'll never know. And then is that the base? Is that first, second, third, home? Doesn't matter. I think this man just got hit in the face with a base. It's not even baseball anymore. It's just base friend. Base 10. Everyone's favorite numeric system. Man, you really do be getting scumboppled though. That cat looks so distraught that it did a fantasy murder on a fake crocheted chicken. I love that. That is now a mama. That is now a mama cat. She has inherited the chickens. That is, A, like a wonderfully done crochet. But B, I just love how sad that cat looks. It looks like it knows that, like, life is fleeting and that it will one day be forced to leave the mortal coil. But for now, it sits. It genuinely looks like it's got the fear, like the existential human dread in its mind. Same, kitty. Same. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. We'd like to leave you here on a positive note. If you do want more r/, there'll be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.